into today's video, I've got a rhythm challenge for you. And you're gonna need a couple pieces of paper and something to write with. All right, your first piece of paper looks like this. You can use notebook paper. I've got a piece of printer paper here, and you are going to fold it in half like this. And fold it in half again. This gives you 4 different columns. I'm going to show you what you need to do in each of these 4 columns here in a second. All right, I've got my piece of paper here with my 4 columns. What you're going to want to do in this first column, we're going to draw a quarter note. We're going to draw a little circle, fill that circle in, and then draw a stem coming up from that. In this box, we are going to draw 1/8 notes. You're going to draw 2 filled in circles. Each of them gets a stem going up. And then you're going to connect them with a beam. In this box, you're going to draw a triplet. And all you have to do for a triplet is you're going to connect 3 1/8 notes. Give them their stems. And then beam them all together. Now, if you really want to make it fancy, you can draw one of those little mustache guys and put the number 3 over top. That lets us know that it's a triplet. And finally, in this box here, we're going to draw 16th notes. So you're going to need 4 quarter notes to get us started here. And then you're going to beam them all together. And then draw another beam. All right, now we have our 4 rhythms. I want you to remember, a quarter note gets 1 sound in 1 beat. An 1/8 note gets 2 sounds in 1 beat. A triplet gets 3 sounds in 1 beat. And a 16th note set gets 4 sounds in 1 beat. So we're going to try and think of one word that matches each of these that has something to do with spring. So I've thought of a word that has 1 beat or 1 syllable, and that word is rain. So I'm going to put rain right here. I've thought of another word. This word has 2 syllables or 2 sounds per beat, and it's flowers. So I'm going to put the word flowers right here. And I've thought of a word or phrase that has 3 sounds, and that's hummingbird. Now for 4 sounds, I've thought of a phrase. All right, so I've shown you an example of each of these. Now I want you to create your own words, and you can make lists down from these. So you can think of a bunch of different words that are 1 syllable, 2 syllables, 3 syllables, 4 syllables. You'll notice as we start to get to the 3 and 4 syllables, you may need to come up with different phrases instead of just singular words. But I want you to do your best to come up with different things that have these amounts of syllables, or in music, rhythms. time to brainstorm, and I've come up with 4 words or phrases for each rhythm set. So all of my quarter notes, I've got rain, shorts, pool, and beach. For my 8th note sounds or 2 syllables, I've got flowers, sunshine, sandals, and swimming. For my 3-syllable words or my triplet sounds, I've got hummingbird, basketball, gardening, sunglasses. And for my 4-syllable phrases or my 16th note sounds, I've got playing outside, suntan lotion, thunderstorming, and watering can. So we're going to use these words in our next activity. All right, I've got a new piece of paper, and this is what you need to do on this piece of paper. You're going to fold this one in half. And then fold it in half again, but this time we're going to fold it this way. And then unfold it. All right, we have 4 boxes on our piece of paper now. This is going to be measure 1, measure 2, measure 3, measure 4. And I'm going to go ahead and number mine so that I can remember that. All right, I've got all my measures numbered. Now, I'm going to draw 4 blanks straight across. Now we're going to combine both of our papers. So I've got my measures down here and I've got my words and syllables up here. So what we're going to do, since my list is a little bit short, I only have exactly as many words as I need. You can continue brainstorming until you filled up this whole page if you want to. But I'm going to have to use each of my words or phrases exactly 1 time in my activity. If you brainstorm more than 4 for each, then you will be able to pick words out from your list, or you can make more than just 4 measures. So as we know, each measure has 4 beats. So that's why we drew our 4 blanks. Each of these blanks will be able to use one of these words or phrases. So what you're going to do is pick from these. You can either pick one from each, or you can pick multiples from each, as long as you only have 1 word or phrase in each box. So for instance, I might do rain, and then we'll have to kind of combine these here. Thunderstorming. Since my blank was a little too small for my word there, I couldn't fit thunderstorming all the way across. I had to do it on top of each other. Maybe I'll do hummingbird. And then flowers. So I just made a rhythm. Now right now it's only the words, and you can leave it as just the words, but I'm going to challenge you to actually draw that rhythm with music symbols underneath. So I just made a 4-beat rhythm now. Rain, thunderstorming, hummingbird, flowers. How cool! And if you wanted to count it, if you're in my older grades, we would count it 1, 2 and a 3 lolly, 4 and. How cool! And if you're in my younger grades, we would count it ta, taka, demi, triplet, tt. So now I'm going to challenge you to fill in the rest of your measures with your words and your musical rhythms, just like I've done here. And I want you to take a picture and share that with me on Class Dojo. Don't forget, you can earn positive points for participating in these activities.